Hi, my name is Nani, and in this video I am going to go over the concept of relational algebra with an example to simplify what it is and sort of decomplexify everything. So if you're getting ready for an exam, I'd like to mention that in the description for this video I have included my notes so you can go over them. It's pretty much the basic stuff that you need without any extra information. So basically the core of everything that you need for learning relational algebra. So what is relational algebra itself? It is basically the set of steps that your engine takes in order to respond to your query or what you're asking of it. Let's say you have a database of a university, right? In this university, you have courses, you have students, you have campuses, departments, professors, financial stuff. And among all of this database, you're asking your database engine to return you the name of the students who are majoring in computer science, for example, right? In order for your engine to return that, it has to follow this step-by-step orders in order to get to that specific data that you're looking for, okay? So in human language, it usually looks like a formula, okay? And in order to understand what that formula is, you need to understand the operators and everything that is within this formula and the rules that we write this formula with, right? Once you understand that, which is your relational algebra, you will be able to write better code or more optimized commands in your SQL in order to get to what you want, right? So let's start with an example. Imagine this schema, okay, of students and courses and majors and classes and what is being offered, right? If I want to go over relations real quick, in here your students is going to be your, like, the name of your table, the name of your relation, and then within parentheses, when you have ID and surname and campus, those stuff are actually going to be holding your core data that you're actually going to be looking for, right? So in SID, you're going to have the IDs of all the students, surname, and the campus, right? Usually the campus should be the same. Anyways, the first question is asking you to find the student number of all the students who are taking computer science course, right? If you're getting ready for an exam, here's a tip. Your answer usually starts like this. Project something and then select, right? So with projection, you're usually putting in what your question is asking for. So in this case, it's asking for a student number. So you are gonna put in SID, all right? So you're projecting SID. So then with the select, the actual game is gonna begin. So let's start from the beginning. So with me, I usually like to divide things logically and go from inside to out. You might find starting from the beginning to the end a better solution for yourself. But with me, I usually go from the core of everything all the way to the out. So basically, if I want to find the student number of the students who are taking computer science, I would start like this. I would say, okay, so a course is being offered, right? And then, well, when it's being offered, the students are gonna take that course, right? So when all of this is happening, all of these different components have to join together in those common areas that they have, right? So a course is being offered, and then that specific course will basically has to be taken by students, right? So let's say took, right? So this is what's happening. On another side of the like relation, we're projecting what we're looking for, and then we're selecting the students, essentially. But which students are we selecting? The ones that are taking computer science, right? and then this has to also be included over here. So this is going to be the core of your relational algebra. This is going to be the beginning of your relational algebra. And then all of this has to essentially be combined together. So if I want to combine these two together, how would I do it? I would say project student ID, select the names, select the CS majors, students who have taken it, basically. Then course. Pretty much simple, right? So we're projecting, we're selecting, we're joining over here and here. So, okay. So who did we join? We joined the courses that are being offered and are being taken by the students, right? So if you go through the schema, well, this is the perfect answer for that. All right, we can also go over another example, but this is pretty much it at this point. All right. Another example would be, let's say we want to find the name of all the students who have taken the course in computer science and got a grade of 80, not above 80. All right, so we're basically projecting the student IDs, and then we're selecting those students, right? And if we want to go from core to the out, we would say, okay, so basically they're taking this course that is being offered and they're getting a grade of 80, right? So offering, it has to be joined with courses, all right? And while it's being joined with the courses, the grade has to also be above, not above, exactly 80. So let's say select the grades of 80. And we're taking the grade 80 from the took column just to make it simpler. Okay, so this is the middle part. This is the actual important part. All right, this is the beginning. And then we have to sort of combine these two together. So if we want to combine them, it would start like this. SID, we're projecting which students? The students who are taking computer science. So C name is equal to CS. And then we're just gonna put this in the middle. Courses that are being offered. And the grade is supposed to be 80. The took relation. All right. So the fact that I was emphasizing on not above just 80 is because of the fact that I want to introduce these operators over here. So right now, you should know that you can definitely use equals or greater than or smaller than or equal. But sometimes when you are actually looking for some databases that are talking about the highest grade or the lowest grade, it is actually very important to know that instead of using these, you have some other operators which are max or mean or count, which I'm going to touch upon these in another video, okay? So in order to understand what this relation itself means, this is your projection, this is your selection, these are your joins over here, again another selection, and yeah, that's it. So this is a cute example of relational algebra. In another video, I will go over each one of these operators and I will explain these. But hopefully by the end of this video, you have understood what relational algebra is and how we can actually write it. The key point is that when you're reading your question, first of all, understand what does that question want at the end? Is it an ID? Is it a name? What is it? That's gonna be in your projection. And then you're gonna select the sort of filtered idea that you're going to look for, right? So I hope this was helpful for you, and if it was, please like and subscribe, and hopefully you get a good grade in your exam.